Hi, welcome to me reviewing my most anticipated album of this year, and it's Twice's 13th The Lucky Number mini album with Youth. A little spoiler, I absolutely love it. It might go onto my top 3 of mini albums and overall top 5 Twice albums, because I don't think it has a skip. I mean, actually, I think Twice don't have skips overall, but this album, I can't choose a least favorite. And I usually have one that I like less than the rest, but with this album, I think I love all the songs at least equally, if not with just some more. But let's start. So, first song is their pre-release and the full English song, I Got You. I've talked about this song. I have a full video dedicated to it. I don't think anyone saw it, but I have a video on it, and I just think it's incredible. It's a beautiful song about friendship, and like I said, you can interpret it that it can be about love and about romance, but it's obvious by the way Twice sing it with the music video and everything that it's about their friendship, maybe even their relationship with ones, but mostly about them as each other. They got each other and they would not have it any other way. This whole album is an ode to Twice as a unit, as a group of friends who will never leave each other. The Dahyun and Momo pre-chorus is beautiful, and it's maybe my favorite part. Their voices blend so well together with Dahyun's soft and Momo's raspy voice and make a beautiful pre-chorus that intrigues you to lean into that other chorus. And the chorus, when it starts itself, is very light and airy, and you just are convinced that these girls got you, that these girls got the person they're talking about. It's amazing. The video has many mythological Easter eggs, like the red string of fate that's connecting the Twice members in many parts of this music video. It's incredible how in a music video that's so packed, you can see little parts of each myth. Unbelievable. But it starts after a crash. Twice is cold and the sea is blooming and it's about to be, maybe even flood their ship. It's raining, it's dark. And then by the end of that last chorus, we get a burst and it's warm. Twice are relaxing and feeling the sun on themselves. Now, structure-wise, the melody is beautiful. The instrumental is just flowy, no punctuation, but I think that's fine for this song. And the lyrics themselves are overall beautiful. I genuinely don't have anything special to say. The title track, One Spark, is convincingly, and as the entire album basically, about the same topic. It's about how Twice is forever. Twice are lighting up each other's spark. And this might be one of my new favorite title tracks. The synchronization in both vocals and choreo is truly impressive for me. And Momo, Twce, Mina, and Jeongyeon got to shine so much in this music video. I loved it. Twce's visuals were out of this world. In the music video, you could see the budget. I genuinely don't think there are pixels on it. It's so beautiful. But when we're talking about the song itself, let's say that the instrumental is really interesting first. I don't think I can describe it in a way that it's not gonna be interesting because I don't think my vocabulary is developed enough for me to describe this as other than interesting. Their vocals are beautiful, going into a bit more of a high range, and with this elegant concept, you'd think they would radiate some coldness, but no. The chorus goes, my heart is burning, 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 so good it must be hurting. And another part of the lyrics is, keep me warm with your energy. Because the lyrics focus so hard on the fire and fire metaphors, warmth, sun, it keeps the song from becoming too cold. The song itself actually feels warm. You can say maybe even neutral, but I feel like it just feels warm. I'm pretty sure it does. Warm this song radiates is because of the lyrics, because Twice's friendship, even in the coldest circumstances, will be warm and forever. Fire metaphors are just incredible in this song, and the important lyric also is, don't let this fire die. It's beautiful and it transitions it into the next song. Third song is named Rush, and it's another banger from Chaeyoung's pen. The melody is beautiful and youthful, and it slows down. It feels retro-y, and while it's also has premises of that modern, I would say like New Jeans or Joe Yuri inspired style, but it's original because it mixes with the retro melody, and those two usually don't mix together. It's a big oscillation from One Spark to Rush, but it works because of the lyrics. It works because near the end of One Spark, the beat completely slows down and it starts a bit more youthful with Rush, so it doesn't feel too jarring of a difference. But the lyrics are also really, really important. It says, I just can't get enough. It just describes they can't get enough of the fire. I just can't get enough is the most important lyric of Rush, in my opinion, and overall, like structurally, when you look at the song. If we say that the last meaningful lyric of One Spark is don't let this fire die, and then we serve it with I just can't get enough, it just flows the story of the album. They don't want to let their friendship die, and they cannot get enough of each other. The friendship, the love they have for each other, they can never have enough of it as they bathe in it and enjoy it. And it's a very subliminal messaging dragging you through half of the album. Fourth song is New New, and this has no writing credits. It starts with a screeching sound, almost like a car crash, or at least that's what I would describe it. And it's kind of a little bit of a jump scare, I'm not gonna lie. But then it feels like it's opening a sitcom. Genuinely, the best I can describe it is similar to Idol's Fate in the idea behind the song. It has bubblegummy undertones, but it never leans too much into them. They are just there. It has a nice build-up and a proper chorus, and if you have ever watched my channel, you know that I love when there is a build-up and a chorus. Like, I may be traditional, but just it is what it is. It's my taste. The beat and vocals are on the same wavelength, which is actually very hard to achieve, but that's why the song sounds so synchronized, and it just sounds very beautiful to the ears. It sounds poppy and bubblegummy because the voice and the melody are synchronized. The other, once again, is compared to Warmth, and basically the warmth is reaching towards them, and they are enjoying it every day. So it's once again has warmth metaphors, sun metaphors, just keeping the story of the album. It's stringing you through, but slowly into the second half. Number 5 is competing for my favorite song, and it's Bloom, written by Jonghyun. And she has not picked up a pen in like 6 years, but when she did, she delivered very much. It slows down again from that sitcom, fast-paced new that we had. It goes into Bloom. Even the name Bloom tells you that something is starting to open. It's not opened yet. It slows down, like I said, with a very simple melody. It has small beats that keep it punctual, but not noticeable enough unless you focus. And it has maybe the most important lyric of the album, Twice the magic of the sun and moon. And while, yes, this album has magical undertones, and just wait until you see me bloom, it says that Twce have the magic of the sun, the warmth that they've been wanting with each other, and they can go over the cold. They have the magic of both the sun and moon and are perfectly balanced as the group. They no longer need to chase trends or anyone, as they are enough with each other. And while that's been said through the entire album, I think this is one of the prettiest sentences that says that the exact same thing, and it's just gorgeous. It's a self-love bop, and genuinely, if it wasn't for this last song, it would be my ultimate favorite. Number 6 is You Get Me by my favorite girl in the world, Dahyun. But it's not my favorite just because she wrote it. It's just beautiful. It basically feels like once bloomed and twice bloomed, and now they are happy with each other. It's a confirmation. You get me. From I got you, where they are giving it all, now they know that the other person gets them. You get me. They know it. They've bloomed. They are ready, and the warmth has basically been in them. They know now that the spark will never die. Twce is timeless, and that's the message of the last song with the entire album. The album loops perfectly. From You Get Me to I Got You is basically a perfect loop, and it tells you everything you need to know. The message of the album is Twce is timeless, with youth, with their youth, with you as with us, with ones, but also with themselves. You Get Me is a perfect ending to this album, as it cements. It's overall a saddish but also beautiful song about friendship, but in the context of this album, it's even more beautiful, and it shines. From I Got You to You Get Me is the kind of album progression that is good. It doesn't move the story of the album at all, but it changes your perspective on it. I hope you enjoyed this analysis, and this might be one of my favorite albums released in the past year or two, and I really wanted to talk about it, but I wanted to give myself a day to kind of settle with the songs, see how I like them and everything, to give a complete and honestly unbiased review. So I think that this is just a very poetic album, and Twice writing their own songs is exactly what we need sometimes. If you have been here with me thus far, please do comment and maybe subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next one.